Dear Anosmic, I'm writing this letter to you today to let you know that I see you. In fact, not only do I see you, but I hear you. I'm listening as much as I can, and I'm learning so much. You see, I'm a person who can smell. I've been able to smell my whole life. Didn't think much about it, really. Just smelling away, taking in all the odors this world lets us experience, enjoying cooking and eating all the kinds of meals that I can with my friends, feeling safe because I know when the milk's gone off, or if something's burning on the stove. But you know what? What I've come to learn is that smelling is a privilege. It's a privilege that those of us who can smell take for granted. First of all, we assume everyone can smell, right? I mean, I can smell, so can everyone else? No, not everyone can smell. I've learned that. I see you. You aren't able to smell. In fact, there are many people who can't smell. And not being able to smell means your world is very different from mine. So I'm listening. I now understand that it's not helpful to say, "What? That's so weird." Or, "Are you sure? What do you mean you can't smell? You can't smell anything, really? You must be able to smell this, that, or the other." And because I'm seeing this whole new world of anosmia, and I'm hearing about all the challenges you're facing, and the emotions you must be feeling, I want you to know that I support you. I'm going to believe you when you say you can't smell. I'm going to be your designated nose when you need me. I'm going to describe smells for you when you want to have a richer experience. I recognize that not being able to smell impacts your life in many ways. So I'm going to be curious. I'm going to listen. And I'm not going to assume anything. I want you to know that you are not alone. Those who can smell, people like me, are here for you. We see you. We're listening. And we're here to support you in any way we can. That is what I want for you to know. With the biggest, warmest embrace, your smelling friend, Frauke.
Dear Anosmic, as someone who acquired anosmia almost 14 years ago, I know what it's like to have and to have lost a sense of smell. Initially, it may feel like it sucks and like an isolating experience, especially around the holidays and during this pandemic. But I'm here to tell you that you are not alone. There's millions of us around the world. My advice to you is to be present and try not to think so much about your future with anosmia. Seek help for answers and advocate for yourself. Whether you were born without a sense of smell or you lost it, support is just a click away. Anosmia does not define you. You are a person who is living with a smell disorder and not alone. We're here for you.
Dear Anosmic, hi, my name is Jazz, aka Girl Who Can't Smell, and I'm here today to let you know that you are not alone. As a congenital anosmic, I understand what it's like to live without your sense of smell. Growing up, there are many times I felt lonely, isolated, like I didn't have anyone I could talk to or relate to. Because anosmia is an invisible condition, I felt mostly misunderstood by my own friends and family who just simply weren't aware. My wish for you is to not endure these types of experiences and for you to feel 100% supported in your own anosmia journey. Anosmia is such a unique condition that it requires unique ways of adapting. Personally, It's taught me to be resilient and that I can ultimately choose to appreciate its pros more than its cons. I like to say that anosmia is my superpower. I like to think that because I can't smell, well, life just doesn't stink. It's also a nice bonus to know that we can help out our friends and family in our own very unique way. I'm so glad you're here. The Anosmia community welcomes you, and we promise to offer you all of our support and to truly listen.
Dear Anosmics, you are not alone. I might not know what it's like to lose your sense of smell, but I do know what it's like to be sat at a table while everyone's saying how great everything smells and to not know what they're talking about. I know what it's like to wake up in the morning and not know if I smell and walk around all day just worrying that today is a day that someone's gonna point it out and be really horrible about it. I know what it's like wondering and hoping that today is not the day that I eat something that went out of date or was within the sell by date but actually had gone off. I know what it's like to worry about gas and smoke and to think every little bit of fog could be dangerous. I might not know what it's like to lose my sense of smell, but I do know what it's like to live every day without it. And even if I can't know exactly what you're going through, the internet is a wonderful thing. There's so many of us. You will almost likely find someone who's going through what you're going through and who can reach out to you and say, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. So you are not alone, and we are all here for you. So if ever you want to talk, rant, just laugh about the whole situation and how strange life is, just reach out. We are here to help, and just remember, we're not alone.
Dear Anosmic, welcome to the club. How long did it take you to figure out what you are? If you're congenital like me, well, you knew you were different, but it may have taken you years, decades to even know that there's a name for what you are. And that name is anosmic, and you're not alone. It's the power of belonging. We get you. I get you. My message to you: enjoy not being tied to the idea that everything has to smell wonderful. Talk with your family and friends about your point of view. Embrace your difference and know you're not missing out. Ignore those unhelpful people who feel the need to tell us that they're sad we've never smelled anything. We want people to be excited by our perceptions, not to consider us as less than. We're perfect just as we are, and our unique perspective of the world is important, so share it. Tell the world who you are and let them smell you. Seriously, let them smell you. Pits, breath, butt, whatever. Free yourselves. My message to you: embrace your stink and liberate your feelings of embarrassment. Who cares? We all smell. The only difference is that we just can't use smell as a verb. Embrace the fact that everyone's breath smells, that everyone has stinky armpits and we all fart, and everyone smells like sex after they have sex. I think. Wait, do we? I think we do. My message to you: smell is normal. Remember that. Smell is normal. It's smelling that's optional.